Hello, welcome to my boudoir. My cup of coffee. I will. Thank you. Hey Gemini, how are you tonight? How have you been doing? Awesome. I'm glad you're doing good. I'm hanging in there. Thank you for asking. Excuse me. I'm just gonna put these the stuff from the description up. Thank you so much. It's turning blue. I could put more green on it, but I'm actually thinking of maybe going red for Valentine's Day. I'm not sure yet. Thank you. Thank you very much. It's actually fading to one of my favorite colors, which is like, you can see it on the velvet pillows and blanket on the back of the couch here. I don't know what that color's called. I mean, it's not like teal. It's not like green. I mean, it is kind of blue, but it always reminded me of elves. I don't know why. I don't know. I'll probably keep it this color for a while. I just trying to grow it out now. And my hair grows pretty fast, so hopefully it'll be like here soon. I'm just living to put a rainbow in it. Yeah, I need a radical hair makeover. I kind of don't understand why this video is backwards. Everything is backwards. I don't even know if people can read these cards when they see them on the other side. Hey, Orlando Brito, how are you tonight? Thank you so much for joining the live. It's nice to meet you. So I'm doing paid general and in-depth readings, as well as free energy updates for one sub and one like. If you're already subbed, one like is fine too. And you want to know about your daughter? Do you want a tarot card or an oracle card? course, Gemini. Orlando, I can tell you right now that your daughter's marriage is not over if she does not want it to be. You don't even have to like or sub. I'm just letting you know, okay? Queen of Pentacles, kindness is the key there. Your daughter can fix any problems that she has. I don't know difference. What do you mean, dear? Okay, so Gemini, you want to know about a Taurus girl watching your Twitter? Is this Taurus girl watching Gemini's Twitter? Or what does Gemini need to know about that right now? Love. So yes, this person is watching your Twitter and they loving it. Okay, so you don't know the difference between tarot and oracle cards. So a tarot card, let me explain. So here's a tarot card. There's probably 3,500 meanings to this one tarot card, depending on what you're asking. An oracle card is more like this. It'll just tell you something that you need to know. It'll have a few words on it. Like this one says, make your own list. Things to try once in my life. That's the difference. Orlando, you can get a direct message or you can get a more in-depth kind of answer from a tarot card, but it's kind of like there's kind of like no difference. Like trash magic. You know, this might mean something to you or somebody somewhere. But you didn't get that card, so don't worry. Yeah, so you got Queen of Pentacles. Is your daughter's marriage over? Not if she doesn't want it to be, but yes, if kindness isn't worked out in regards to like being good to each other, being nice to each other. But no, her marriage is not over. She can totally fix it. Can fix anything. You could just turn that off. Oh. Yeah, we're not watching it. The nanny's not on. Neither are the Golden Girls. Neither is wrestling. So why are we watching it? Who cares about world news? You're so welcome, Orlando. If you need help, keep me updated. I'm here for you. And I can help you. Well, help your daughter if she needs help. Ruby dooby doo.
Indians.
Drunk Indians. Hello, Jack Mac. How are you tonight? Good. I'm okay too. Yeah, I bet. I bet. I did a live last night, but I didn't publish it because nobody came by, and I didn't really have anything to say. But I thought I'd come on tonight because usually when I come around to do cards, it makes me feel better because I'm going through like some stuff, like we all are. So yeah, sure, I can do a card for you. Just make sure to like if you're subbed and sub if you're only liking. Do you want a tarot card or do you want a oracle card? I just do these lives for fun, actually. In between, like, making long form content or music stuff, which I am working on some music stuff now. Sure, ask a question. I got my cards. Do you find yourself thinking about them a lot? I'm going to shuffle here and ask. Because what's going on up in that noggin box is only getting pushed out of you and into this person. Especially when you really feel it. It's kind of scary. So I'm just going to go ahead and shuffle and see what you need to know about them thinking about you. Yeah, are you comfortable with it like that?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's fine. So, yes, this person does think about you a lot. Swords are about your mental energy. this person's trying to keep their head above the clouds in regards to you. They're trying to keep their resilience when it comes to you, Jack Mac. But yes, they do think about you. In a good way, too. They are very mentally wealthy and strong in this Queen of Swords. Really loving to find the humor in everything. I hope that helps. You know, and I can tell you right now, from someone who's a shy person, like, they can be very shy people. We can be hams if we're in the right situation and if we feel comfortable with people. I've just had years of training in front of the camera to escape my mental prison, but I'm still very shy. So just look forward to knowing that about shy people. They do have this side to them that is different, and you know, they're not always shy about everything. So just remember that. You have that to look forward to. But yeah, definitely shy, very reserved, resolved, possibly reclusive, resilient, keeping their head above the clouds about everything because they don't want to be a fool, just jumping off, you know, the cliff and not looking to see if there's any rocks. Not talking bad about the fool because this is a very good card to get. Hey, Felicity, how are you? Hey, Delari, how are you? So we're doing free live energy updates for one question, one card for one sub, plus paid general readings. And I am doing in-depth ones as well now. Because I think I'm going to change it on, like, I kind of want to just, like, get rid of my website unless it's for someone who might want to call in for grief counseling. And do my paid live general readings here, paid live in-depth readings here, right here, where everyone can just get them live. Instead of spending, you know, whatever monthly or yearly cost it is to have that page where no one shops for tarot card readings at all. So like or sub. If you're already subbed, go ahead and like. Leave your questions here for me and let me know if you want a tarot card or you want an oracle card. The difference between a tarot card and an oracle card is they're kind of like the same, but one's actually going to give you a general story or a deeper story. Depending on your question, one card can have dozens or more meanings. Whereas an oracle card will just tell you how it is. It'll give you a sentence or a word. Like this one says, make your own list. And then, you know, of course, Spirit will guide me to tell you what you might need to know through certain cards. I also have this deck called the Fairy Ring, which I love. And my mentor uses it a lot to tell the stories that people need to know in regards to what Spirit needs them to know about their questions. So I have those too. Thank you so much for your likes and subs. Felicity, I'm doing good. Thank you so much for asking. I decided to do a live tonight because, I don't know, I get on here and it makes me feel better. And I'm going through some things like we all are. And I got ready to do a live earlier and then I had a meltdown and I was like, yeah. And maybe I should just keep the makeup look like this. And just stop wearing makeup all the time now, you know, because just never know when I'm going to cry. Okay, so Samir, what you need to know right now is, yes, their feelings are they feel the world about you. Okay, and you are the magician in this. You can have what you want. Spirit gave you 2 cards, Delari, about Samir's current feelings for Delari, because obviously Spirit needed you to know that you had to know about the magician part. Like, you have all the tools you need to create what you want with that situation. Will you be in a healthy relationship this year, Felicity? Of course you will be. Let's see what Spirit needs you to know more about that. Especially if you want that and you're just open to receiving it. Spirit, what does Felicity need to know about that right now? Well, should be in a healthy, happy, harmonious relationship this year. Felicity, do you feel like you're in a healthy, happy, harmonious place in your life right now? Because if you do, it'll come in even quicker. So yeah, Spirit says with this High Priestess here that you really need to follow that inner compass. You know that you're onto something good. You might have even already met somebody. Spirit's working on some stuff for you behind the scenes. Just follow that inner compass. Get really in touch with it. Don't let it go. And if someone tells you that your inner compass is wrong and that doesn't resonate, listen to that, all right? Because you will get what you want, but you've got to do the work. Hey, Samantha Jones. God, I love that name. Isn't that the character from Sex and the City? Oh, you're so welcome, Felicity. Is this girl going to leave or quit my job soon? Hey, Michael, did you need a question? Oh, shit. Speaking of Michael, I think I had a friend text me about his girlfriend earlier, or his girlfriend thing, or his future girlfriend thing. Oh, gosh, and he tried to call and I missed it.
Hello.
Yes, Daddy.
We make something different tonight?
Mm-mm. Oh, good, Michael. I'm so glad you're happy. That's a good feeling to have. Stick with that frequency. Oh, you just want to know if she's going to leave or quit her job? Oh, I love your name, Samantha Jones. Okay, let's find out. Let's see what you need to know about this, Samantha Jones. That was actually I think that was my favorite character on Sex and the City. And I was so disappointed that, like, she wasn't reprised. I just thought she was so funny. Okay, so not anytime soon with this 5 of Cups, a big fat no, but she doesn't really like her job. So energy behind it is, yeah, pretty much soon, not too distant future, this person will quit or leave the job. But not anytime soon. Not today, not tomorrow. Maybe in 5 days, 5 weeks, 5 months. Just give it some time. That's really, if you really want that person to quit their job or leave, they will. I hope that helps. You hope your wedding dress won't be ugly? Well, I'll tell you what. If I ever get married, it's going to be all red, honey. Just my dress. Oh, you're so welcome, Samantha. Keep me updated. Hey, MB, how are you tonight? So we're doing free live energy updates. 1 question, 1 card for 1 sub, and 1 paid general reading or in-depth reading too. So all you have to do is just make sure you sub or like. If you're already subbed, just like. Hang out for a little bit. Let me know if you want a tarot card or an oracle card. I really just do this because it cheers me up and makes me happy. You don't have to buy a reading to get an energy update, but I do appreciate the subs, the likes, the shares, and the chat. Hey, Aphrodite. It's Aphrodite. She's so mighty. Okay, so your dress won't be ugly because you're going to create it with your beautiful thoughts. And Samantha, she's left the building. MB, how my future spouse is going to be more better than R? Is your future spouse going to be more better than R? Well, of course. Of course, in the Six of Pentacles, and more generous too. All you have to do is create it with your thoughts and feelings, all right? Yeah, sure, Aphrodite. You know the drill. One free card for one free question. One card for one question for one sub. If you're subbed already, all you have to do is just like and chat a little bit. You want a tarot or you want an oracle card? Once again, tarot card gives you a little bit more of an in-depth energy reading, whereas an oracle card just gives you like a sentence like this one, which just says make out a list, and then you have to go from there, or whatever mesh of spirit has to come with it. Tarot, okay. Nobody wants to try my new little oracle cards. Spirit, what does Aphrodite need to know right now about the energy between Azim and themselves? I have two different type of tarot cards today, actually. I have like the regular traditional ones that I use that have the mermaids. And then I have the fairy ring, which they kind of tell a little bit more of a story and have fairies on them. Do you have a preference? Fairies or mermaids that you feel more in touch with tonight? Fairies, okay, good choice. So, Spirit, what does Aphrodite need to know tonight? What can the fairies tell Aphrodite tonight about her energy going on between Azim and her? What does she need to know about that, Spirit? What does she need to know right now? So YouTube deleted a channel of mine, which I don't think that was very cool, YouTube, because I only used the channel to help educate people about tarot cards. So I'm just going to start doing tarot card education over here. Do you want to know what the Queen of Cups means in regards to someone's feelings for you? It's going to be here. I mean, I know that other people have done it before on YouTube, but I feel like that person's wonderful channel and those wonderful videos are amazing in general. Have great meanings, but I feel like I could really add to the tarot education here on YouTube for people. I might try to appeal it, but I'm just so tired of appealing all the YouTube crap. From copyright claims to like whatever's on my radio in the background, to them actually deleting a channel that I was just using to educate with. But who knows? I hadn't used it in a while either, so maybe they just felt like I was inactive or something. I'm not sure. So interesting. So you've got the Fairy Festival Ostara. Do you know the story of Ostara? I feel like the energy here that's going on is two people who are really, really made for each other in every way. And they're friends here. You can see the fairies here. They're made for each other in every way. But there's something in the background here, a goblin, a ghost from the past. Something that keeps coming up that might be like a boogeyman to you, a boogeyman to this other person. But Spirit says, don't worry about it. Don't dwell on it in the moonlight. Bask in it, in the comfort that you can trust this other person, that you'll never have to worry about this boogeyman because your friendship's so strong. See, the story of Ostara, I mean, it represents spring. It represents a new beginning. It represents Easter, a love story, a birthing story. I'm pretty sure you've heard this story before. I even have this story. I did my own version of it on this channel, but I think it's private right now. Because I only listed it for my godchildren, because I made it for my godchildren, Ducky and Maximus. I think I had it live for a little while, but I could maybe someday, unprivate it for a day for you to watch it. But Ostara had a very good friend in the story. Absolutely loved each other. Spent every single day together. But when Ostada's friend met someone they fell in love with, their friendship kind of went weird. So if you're feeling like there's a third party, if you're feeling like there's something from your past that triggers you, or there's something triggering you, just know that it's not real. Just know that no matter what, you and this person will always have your connection. Especially if your friendship with them is more important to you than anything, because friendship is so much more important, I feel, than anything at the end of the day, because you can be married for years and not be friends. And you can be dating for years and not be friends. And you can also break up with people and be the best of friends because your friendship always came first. Hey, Marietta. Yeah, you can have a reading, honey. I'm so glad I can help you, Aphrodite, with the cards, with this particular card. You also might have something to look forward to in spring with this person. A proposal, a date, a party, a fairy festival. But just have fun, okay? And trust this person. You can trust this person. It's safe. So how can I help you tonight, Marietta? You know, that's my great-grandmother's name. That's why I always remember your name. Well, plus I live next to the town, Marietta, so. Hey, love. Not if you don't want them to be. Okay, so just so you know, love, I know you're new here. Well, you look new here. So free live energy update, 1 question, 1 card for 1 sub, plus paid general and in-depth readings only tonight. So if you're already sub, just like. If you are not sub, if you like, and I can do a question for you. You can pick a tarot card, an oracle card. Hey, princess. You want a tarot card? Okay, so we're on Marietta right now. Marietta, do you want fairies or do you want mermaids for your tarot cards tonight? Turn that thing off if you're not watching it. Okay.
Why don't you ask me to get paid to this?
Because no one's asked for one yet.
Oh.
Hey, princess. Thank you so much for subscribing. I really appreciate that. There's a lot of cool music on this channel that I wrote or covered. There's some meditations and some other fun things. Lots of tarot readings and stuff to dive into like that. Most of my readings are timeless, which means they're good for any time you find them. Okay, Marietta. So you want to know, we're on Marietta now, so I'm going to go ahead and do Marietta's question. Marietta wants to know if they will reconcile with E and be in a relationship this year. You know what, Marietta? It's up to you. Whatever feels the best. You know, whatever feels the best to you is always going to be right, Marietta. I could definitely choose for you if you want me to. But if I were to choose for you, I'd do Oracle card. But that's just me. Fairy? Okay, good pick. So I wonder if the TV still affects you when it's on like that and not completely off. Like it says no signal.
It's going to go off like that.
Okay. I'm not sure why it retracted your message, Marietta. Maybe you're typing too fast. So, Spirit, what does Marietta need to know right now about their reconciliation with E and if they will be in a relationship this year? I know it's 2 questions in one, but Spirit will tell you all you need to know right now. Thank you so much, guys, for the likes. Please share if you can. So grateful for the subs. People keep subbing, getting a question, and leaving. Okay, let's see what Spirit needs you to know right now. Let's see what these fairies want to tell you. Uh-oh. You got a boogeyman. What's going on in your thoughts about this with E and your reconciliation? You don't want to be this. Stop doing this to yourself. The green lady's not cool. Now, you've got the oak man here who's a king. He's considered a king. He's sitting here in his chair. He's sitting here. He's looking at you. Like, what's going on here? You've got 2 cards, so this is so important to pay attention. This person really wants to take a really deep look at you. But the energy that you might be pulling off right now is not really very attractive. And the reason I say that is what you put out, people pick up on really, really, really easily. Doesn't matter how far you are apart. If you feeling ugly, they feeling the ugly. If you feeling the good, they feeling the good. It doesn't matter how far apart we are. Let me see what the energy is behind these cards here real quick. I know it's 3 cards. I feel so bad. I know I should be charging you, but I just have to tell you, yeah, see, look, you got this boogeyman here. Boogeyman taking a hold of your thoughts, your feelings, and what you're creating in your daily life. Stop. Don't make it any more difficult than it already is. Okay? If you really want that relationship, a love letter to yourself. Give it to yourself first, okay? And then you'll see E come in and want to take you out. Okay? I'm so sorry you're separated now. I wish I could give you a hug. Sorry about that, Marietta, but it is going to get better, I promise. But you got to write that love letter to yourself. And when you write that love letter, you're going to shift things because you're going to talk about what you want, not what you don't want. You're going to try every day to think about what you want, what you don't want. Hey, love, I'm back. Princess, I'm back. Done with Marietta. Please keep me updated. We can always go deeper about it if you need to, okay? Princess, what's your question? Hold on, my dog's having an asthma attack. You okay? You okay, little one? All right. Okay, sorry, guys. I apologize. Is your future spouse going to be more impulsive? Not if you don't want them to be, but let's see what Spirit needs you to know right now about that. Princess, you want a tarot card? You want an oracle card? What's your question? Put it in now so I can get on that right away for you. Thank you guys so much for sharing. Thank you guys so much for the likes and the love. Okay, so yeah, they will be impulsive. But see, this card is also showing your next partner is going to be very childlike. I'm not talking like man-child or anything, okay? But they will be impulsive. They will have that energy about them. And if you don't want that, you can reject it. You reject it by rejecting it in your thoughts and feelings. You just tell Spirit what you want and then you don't waver from it, okay? How does O feel about Tammy? Spirit. Your future spouse is also going to be a lot more fun. So all you have to do is just talk to them if they become impulsive and communicate about what you are happy about them being impulsive about and what you're not happy about them being impulsive, okay? And what I'm talking about like that, they're going to go and drop $500 on like some Botox for their face. That's just way too impulsive. They're going to go out and buy a bunch of clothes that they're never going to wear because they're bored and they can. I mean, that's just way too impulsive. They're going to overspend on food and not eat it and let it rot. That's way too impulsive. If they want to have sex outside in the woods somewhere romantic, that's the right impulsive. So just think about what you want and what you don't want, and that's what will show up. This card is about imagination, okay? As far as Princess, how does O feel about Tammy? How does O feel about Tammy, Spirit? I hope I'm saying that right, Princess. Okay, doesn't trust them. King of Pentacles reversed. That doesn't trust them. I hope that helps. It's okay to be impulsive, love, but it's really about what you're being impulsive about. I hope that wasn't too intense, Princess. You're welcome, Princess. Keep me updated. If you need more help, just let me know. Anything can be fixed. But you have to do the work. Hey, Latoya, what's up? I love your name. Can you trust Tamia with the babysitter? You want an oracle card? You want a tarot card? What we're doing is tonight here in this channel, free live energy update, one question for one card for one sub, or like if you're already sub, please like and share. I'm also doing paid general readings, paid in-depth readings, and mostly just here to have a good time. You want an oracle card? Excuse me, my nose is itchy. And it never is. Oracle card. Okay, Spirit, what is the toy I need to know right now about trust? What is the toy I need to know right now about trust? Oh dear. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Okay, but now, you can change this. You can change this by making loving thoughts and choices for yourself and others, and asking what you can do. This is what Spirit's advice is. Okay, don't shoot the messenger. Asking this person what can be done so that you can have this trust and this bond and this comfort of knowing that you can trust, instead of coming to someone like me and asking Spirit, because you need to follow your inner compass when it comes to trust. Or it's like trying to walk across the street and you don't look both ways. All right, so make sure that you know what you want and that you ask questions and you come from a loving and kind place, so that everyone can feel comfortable and safe. Okay, don't do anything that's going to trigger you. I hope that helps. Hello, may I have a free reading? Well, you can have a card for a question, sure. You can have an energy update. We're doing the free live energy update for one question, one card for one sub. Or like, if you're already subbed, please like and share.
Can you come over?
Tell them what, dear?
So we sit in the car. We got this stay in the house.
I know, and we'll get it out. Let's not talk about that right now.
Okay.
Just relax. It's going to get taken care of.
Okay. What do you want?
She had an asthma attack a second ago, so she probably just wants you to rub her back.
She went down. I should have given her water. Okay.
Will I receive a call from Freedom Street Garage tomorrow about the ZL1 Camaro? I'm gonna call you about your Camaro. I'm going for a ride in it. Let's see what you need to know about that right now. Are you just pulling my dress? You want a tarot card or an oracle card, Joe? Oracle cards are like, a card like this, it'll have just one sentence or a word on it, and we go from there. Or a tarot card's more like a picturesque story that has an answer depending on what your question is. You want a tarot? Okay, so do you want your messages from fairies or mermaids tonight? because I have the fairy ring and then the mermaids. You need a fairy message or a mermaid message tonight? What are you feeling? The fairy, okay. Good choice. It helps me to practice more on these. Hey now. Nice. Here, you can see some cute puppies while I'm shuffling. Ruby, you're so rude. Spirit, what does Joe need to know right now about getting the phone call from Freedom Street Garage tomorrow about the ZL1 Camaro? This is a strange commercial, and I'm the perfect girl to come to about this because I'm all about cars. Can't wait to see what car it is, actually. Oh, let's see what that card is that fell on the floor. Very interesting. So you've got two cards here, and I think it's so interesting because, I mean, remember how animals used to be cars? I mean, and I still think people use them as cars, like to get around, right? So I feel like this card is saying, yeah, you will hear about them. About what? I'm not sure. There might be something wrong with the Camaro, though. Like it might look one way, like it's okay, but it's really another. It's really just make sure that whether you're buying or you are selling, that you just all your I's are dotted and T's are crossed, and you've read the fine print, and you've really checked the car out, okay? Because I'm telling you, as somebody who's really into cars, it can really be a really nice lifetime investment, especially if you take care of it. But it can really screw you over if you don't know what you're buying and you don't really thoroughly check it out. I mean, I know so many girls who are like, why is my car so in hands of crap? Well, because you don't take care of it. Or you bought a piece of crap because you don't know nothing about cars. So good luck with that Camaro. Hey, Golden Velcro. How are you? Nice to meet you, Joe. Keep me updated. Yes, take a man with you. Yeah, and the thing that's so great about like having the same great car is that even if it does break down over time, you learn how to fix it. You know what you need to do to it to keep it. You know, it really can be a great investment. I always have friends going out and buying new cars, but I have one car and I've had the same car for years. I'm probably going to keep it for more years too. I don't really see myself buying a new car anytime soon unless it's to this is going to sit in the driveway. You know, where am I going to take it unless I travel? Hey, Marietta, you're back. Welcome back. So it's $6, £6, €6 for 6 cards, general reading. $10, £10, €10 for 10 cards, general reading. And then an in-depth is 20 cards, $20, £20, €20. Yeah. Here. Let me get you this here. This might help. I put this up earlier, but I hadn't been able to put it back up in a while. I don't know if that link is going to work, though. Let's see. Yeah, it should work. That link should work. I miss my mouth a little. I was going to read something tonight that my mom wrote about love, but I think I'm going to save it for like when I'm actually in chat with more personal friends. Hey, Kitty, how are you, honey? Because I like to do mentoring sessions. I've done some on like manifesting through the 7 stages of grief because I'm making long form content about it. But I found something my mom wrote about insights to love today, which I would love to like share. Maybe I'll make a video short about it. But I wanted to talk about it in one of the lives. I'll probably do that later this week. And then go back over manifesting through the 7 stages of grief because my friend's husband died and then several other things happened and it's been pretty freaky. Christmas was more like cringemas. I also need to upload some of my ghost hunting stuff that my friend and I did during my Halloween birthday. So I'm looking forward to sharing that. I just have had no time to edit it. I'm sorry, Kirby. I called you Kitty because I don't have my glasses on. I'm blind as a bat. You can be Kitty, right? Oh my God, I'm so pale. Oh, I love teenagers, especially when they lose things. I'm kidding. What am I talking about? I'm still 15. I'm sorry you lost your book. You'll find it. It's probably under the couch, or they know where it is. They just want to get you riled up because they love your reaction. What's your question, sweetheart? You want to know where your book is? I know what you mean. Well, what was the book about? I love reading books. I love writing books too. And songs. Okay, sweetheart. What's your question, Kirby? Do you want tarot cards? I've got fairies and mermaids tonight. Or do you want oracle cards, the ones that just like have a simple message with a deep meaning, like this one that says fall in love? Okay. All right, I'll just shuffle them all together and see what we get. We'll see which fairy or which yeah, she. Hold on 1 second. Okay. Fairies and mermaids. I'm just gonna shuffle them all together like this, okay? See what you need to know about cool. I have great fortune with this 2023 fairy and mermaids, please. Okay, so the fire drake. Let's see what else Spirit needs you to know real quick, because interesting. Let's see what kind of story. Only the fairies would talk tonight. So you've got 2 cards here. Well, it looks like you're gonna have success with stuff like, or someone like that's very fiery, that's very passionate and excited just to be alive in general. You might be finding yourself putting a lot of fires out, but you'll have luck. You'll have luck with it because you see, you've got the sword here in your hand, and you're very confident in the fact that you are going to find your great fortune in this particular year. And what fortunes you do find, you're just going to keep building off of that. It's just going to get bigger and bigger, kind of like the fire is. Because you have this fire in you too, to create this fortune. And sometimes that's all you need, Yeah, I mean, hope flows, but faith flies. That's why I tell my clients, and I tell people I read for, I tell people I mentor, do grief counseling, like, okay, yeah, you can hope all you want, but it's that faith that's going to make you fly. It's that unwavering faith. Like, you get scared and you have to self-soothe yourself and tell yourself everything's going to be okay, and that's fine. But, and it's okay to have a bad day. It's not going to mess up what you're trying to create or manifest in your life. But it's that faith that's going to save you. Hope is great, but hope floats. Faith flies. Hope is a good place to start, though, especially when you are in self-doubt and you're learning to not be so doubtful of your intuition, your inner compass, and the things that you really do deserve to have in life. Because you wouldn't desire it if you didn't deserve it, and you wouldn't desire it if it didn't desire you. It's okay to be afraid. We all get afraid. I think it's a natural human emotion we're actually born with. My mentor said we're only born with 2 fears, and that's being dropped. So, and then the other one is loud noises. So what are we born with? Fear. And that's it. Everything else we're taught. So fear is innate. I mean, fear is just natural. But you don't have to be afraid because you have the comfort of knowing that you're in control of your destiny. You are the causation of everything. But at times I can't walk out of the house. Well, I spent my whole life like that too. At times I can't walk out of the house either. So I just put on a good record, or I get a book, or I get in my head, and I just stop thinking about how I can't get out of the house. Like I escape the mental prison that's hurting me by going somewhere inside within that feels good, that's comforting, that lets me know everything's okay. I might cry. I might clean the whole house. I might freak out. I don't know, but I'm going to stay calm enough to get to that point where I can get back in the state I want to be instead of getting into that fear state. Because when you get into that fear state, you just cause disease and sickness for yourself and others around you. And then you can't be strong for yourself, and you can't be strong for the ones around you, even if there's nobody around you. Well, I mean, I hope there's someone around you. But when you feel that fear, feel it. It's okay to feel it. It really is. But just remember why you're here. You're here to have fun. And you're in control. And you're in control because it's your reality. It just depends on what state you want to be in. Some people are addicted to pain, so it's real easy for them to be staying in that state that hurts, that's fearful, and then some people don't even realize they're addicted to pain. So they actually create or are the causation of their own pain because they don't realize they're addicted to it. So they just keep doing the same things over and over and over, like relationshipaholics. Relationshipaholics who make sure they're in another relationship before they leave another relationship. Or immediately find somebody new, like right after they just got rid of another relationship. Like it's those people who can't wait to wake up in the morning and read the bad news. They get off on it. It's real weird. And then some people will spend years like that, addicted to a pain, and finally realize it and just keep doing it. And then getting in the same position or the same, like you can have 10 different people, right, that you date, and none of them are alike, right? But you'll have the same experience with all 10 people because you created it, not because they were alike at all. Oh, that's cool. You're going to a concert. I'm so excited for you. Take me. That's right. It is summer over there. Hey, Prob. Nice to meet you. Of course. So what we're doing is we're doing free live energy update. 1 question, 1 card for 1 sub. If you're already subbed, you can like and still get a free energy update for 1 card, 1 question. General readings are $6 and $10, 10 pounds, 10 euros. You'll get 6 cards for $6, 6 pounds, 6 euros, 10 cards for $10, 10 pounds, 10 euros. And I'm doing in-depth readings for $20, 20 pounds, 20 euros, 20 cards. But mostly right now just doing And free energy updates, hanging out, having a good time. Hey Amelia, how are you today, this afternoon? Thank you, Prab. I appreciate it. Tell me, what is your question? And I will ask the cards. Hey, make sure that when you're listening to your music, it's not pointing towards you and it's away from you, okay? Thank you. No, it's fine. It's not too loud. Yeah, it's fine, Daddy. So I'm doing live tarot card readings tonight, free energy updates, 1 sub, or like if you're already subbed, while taking care of my daddy. He's recovering from major surgery, but he's doing really great. So what's your question, Prob? And you have a good time at your concert, Kirby. I'm so sorry that you had to be mean to someone and block them. That sucks. It'll get better. How's Sahib feeling for you after you were mean to him and blocked him? Why are you being mean, girl? I'm gonna put you on the naughty step. Okay, this person's not happy. They're healing from whatever you did to them. They're also a patient person, and they're waiting for you to understand that your actions don't really affect them in a way where they think of you poorly. They just feel like you're someone who needs more patience too, but they are healing after you hurt their feelings. You hurt their feelings, but they're healing, okay? Have more patience with yourself. Have more patience with others, okay? That's what Spirit has a message for you today. Loving choices for yourself and others, because that attitude can get you hurt, and you don't want to get hurt, sweetheart. So be patient with yourself and patient with others. Trust that kindness is the key to everything, okay, in this King of Pentacles, and you shall have everything that you want because of it. I hope that helps, Prob. Nannies, hi, how are you? Can you ask a question? Sure. Speaking of nannies, hey, can we watch The Nanny? Yeah, I'm talking to you. No. So we're doing free live energy update, 1 question, 1 card for 1 sub. No, we didn't. Plus paid general readings only. Please just make sure that if you want an energy update or you want a reading, just let me know. I'll be right back. What? He's up. It's going to take the trash out now. Huh? It's going to take the trash out now. Okay. I'm back. Yes, dear. That's exactly what I mean. Okay. Nanny's, how is Dee feeling? And we are not communicating as much. Let's see what they need to know about that right now. Thank you, Amelia. That means a lot to me that you would say that. It has been a very tedious road with that, but such a miracle. Everything's working out great. Staying in that God state where you pick the outcome you want and you just don't waver from your faith in it. It really helps. It has helped so much. I mean, I'm still crying every day, but I am doing a lot better tonight. I've actually been doing these live tarot reading things because they actually are helping me get through the mental prison of it, of the fear. We were just discussing fear not too long ago. And sometimes you just have to stare it in the face and just walk right through it. Okay, nannies, how's Dee feeling that you guys aren't communicating? Spirit, what does nannies need to know about that right now? Conflict in this Five of Swords, but love, the love conflict. They don't know what to do either. You're the emotional and financial security. They feel that way about you in their future. So, or maybe even right now. So maybe you want to call them up and tell them what you want. Or just to talk to them more, obviously, right? Hey, Beverly, how are you tonight? Amelia, did you have a question, honey? I am exhausted. I've spent a lot of time crying today, and I've been working since 8 a.m. So I am tired. I had logged into YouTube to do a live just so I could get into a better mood before going to bed. Because like I said, like doing the readings for people really helps me to remember my magic, remember why I'm here. I couldn't remember why I was here this morning. So I've been really exploring that today. Thank you so much. I'm so grateful for your prayer. Sometimes, honestly, I get too sick to pray, but I still do it. So knowing there's others praying for us, it helps. Okay, Amelia. Hello, the real furious Pharaoh. Amelia, what's your question, dear? You want a tarot card or an oracle card? Oh, you flipped me for a 6-card reading. I didn't even see it on the phone. Hold on. I'm so sorry. Thank you so much. What's your question? I didn't even see that. Thank you. Yes, Beverly, but paid readings come first, and Amelia's up right now. And then I can do a question for you, Beverly. Sorry about not seeing that, Amelia. I apologize. And I'm fantastical. Is your question on the Hi, it always messes up your name, Denise, but hi, it's good to see you. Okay, so I don't see the message. I don't see the question here on your payment, Amelia. So we can do a reading without you asking a question, or I can wait for you to give a question, or is it up here? Oh, you're so welcome. Thank you. Thank you for choosing me. So I've got the mermaids, the fairies. I got 2 decks of oracle cards as well. Yes, post for your free questions, sub, like for your free energy updates, and please share if you can. I forgot to share this, but it's okay. I'm doing Amelia right now. She's a paid reading, so she'll come first. And I'm just waiting on her question. Okay, wondering if a new interest will reach out. So yes, this 9 of Cups is a definite yes. Now, I was talking to my friend earlier today about how tarot cards aren't really meant to be read as yes or no, but I feel like it's the intention here to reach out, and they're in this wish fulfilled, like they're thinking about what they can do to fill up the cups of love that they might be feeling, like what they want to actually ask you, what they want to talk about, what they want to do when you guys do hook up again. So there is conflict. There is conflict in this 5 of Swords here. I don't know if y'all are just 10 of Pentacles thing it. Like, you guys know y'all are going to be lucky with this. So maybe there's some kind of conflict with the phone, with money even. There could be the phone and money. I mean, I don't know why you guys aren't talking right now, but this person feels loyal towards you. There's something about, maybe you feel loyal to them. Maybe you're even like in love with them or something. And even if you guys don't hook up, like, you would still feel loyal. Like, you know, even if they're like, no, I don't want to be with you like that. Like, you can still have what you want. But your new love interest is going to make movement in this Chariot. That's what Spirit needs you to know. But in regards to your thoughts, your feelings, what are you telling yourself about this story? What are you telling yourself about them? You know, are you feeding the good wolf or the bad wolf inside? You really need to be nurturing yourself in regards to your thoughts and feelings and exploring them, because you're wondering if your new love interest is going to come in and make a move, right? Stop putting it on pause, wondering it, and just start expecting it. Okay? It's okay to fall in love. It's okay to fall in love. As the old adage goes, it's better to have loved and lost than to never have loved at all. I hate that saying. I think it's better to love and live happily ever after. And if that isn't what happened to you, then check out one of the other decks in this series. So these are just some like little oracle cards that I pulled up today that I had. You definitely have a vision of what you want. So go for it. That's what Spirit needs to do. Like those Nike shoe things. Just do it. Just do it. I mean, like, don't do it. I mean, you know, just do it. Just like think about what you want. Think about who would you be if you had what you want. What would you be saying to this person if they called you in 5 minutes? They're probably going to text you any minute now anyways. But yes, they're definitely going to reach out. So think about what you want. And, you know, you don't have to wait for them to reach out either. This isn't a game. Like, it is a love game, but it's like, it doesn't have to be a mental game. Like, you don't have to make it worse on yourself. Have fun with it, okay? Have fun with it. Let me go. Yeah, I could see your question. Can you hear my answers and see me and my cards? Yeah, I'm telling you right now, Amelia, that yes. So you got your 9 of Cups, letting you know your wish fulfilled of this person's coming out. It's coming up. It's coming to fruition. You've got some stuff here that's conflictive, but it's almost like the only stuff that's going to be conflictive is like your mental thoughts and your finances in regards to what might be some blocks that might be coming up. You know, you might be going frosty on yourself, telling yourself, you know, I don't have the money to do this, or I don't have this or that to do this, or who knows what's going on in your 64,000 thoughts you have every day. But they're also having some conflict with their thoughts as well. Why? Because they really want to be lucky with you. So they're thinking about what they want with you, what they want to say to you, what they feel about you. And you need to be doing the same. You need to be like really exploring how you're feeling about this. Because you or someone here is in love or falling in love or could fall in love. Feeling loyal towards each other. You know, even if you're not in a relationship or don't end up in one, there's a vision of love here, and there's going to be movement. But you know, what are you telling yourself in this Chariot? You really got to think about what you want and get your energy together so that the Spirit can help you bring that in quicker. So who's next? Amelia, please keep me updated. Hey, Dollface Diva. Denise, what? Let's see. Beverly, are you still there? Love returning to you. Tarot Oracle card. Yes, Sophia, you can ask a question. Okay, Kirby, we'll get back to fear in a minute because it's the state you're in, Kirby. Okay. So Beverly, is love returning to you? Absolutely, in this proposal, and they can't wait to return to you and offer their beautiful cup of love in this Knight of Cups. So really be thinking about what you want them to say and how you want them to treat you by giving it to yourself first. I hope that helps, Beverly. I'm here for you. Keep me updated. Denise, what makes your coworker wanting to reach out to me? What makes Ashley my coworker? Okay, what is it? What makes Ashley want to reach out to them? What do they need to know, Spirit? What do they need to know right now? Yeah, and feeding that wolf, that good one, is so important. You don't want to be like the never-ending story wolf feeding that one at the end. Oh gosh, no. All right. So back to Denise. What makes them wanting to reach out to you is there's something about you that they wish they embodied, which is this 7 of Wands, being able to just endure it all. They want to know your secret. They're recovering from something. I don't know why Spirit gives you three cards, but they're recovering from some kind of sadness, and they feel like you might be able to help them with that. I don't know. Maybe that means something to you. Maybe you'll know. Maybe that'll help. Maybe this is a scenario that's going to come up that you don't know about yet. Okay, so just endure it. Stick up for what you believe in, and hear this person out if they need someone to talk to. Sophia, what do I charge for a reading, Kirby? Here, let me get it for you. Yeah, Amelia, it can get really difficult. Like many people, like there is so much stuff. Like, have you guys gone through like some of this relationship stuff on YouTube? I'm just like, wow, I'm in the dark. I'm a 5 and I'm in the dark. Hey, Saggy. Yes, please repost your question, Sophie. Yeah, it's definitely wanting to be closer to you, wanting to be friends, wanting to be, but there's something that they're sad about that they feel like you can help them with. I hope that helps, Denise. Please keep me updated. Good, Amelia. I'm glad you can understand what the conflicts are. If you have any more questions, please let me know. I can help you. Will Dan and you have a relationship this year? Let's see what you need to know about that right now. Three of Swords. I'm sorry, I can only give you what Spirit says to me. This card's about heartache. What's going on, Sophie? You know, do you want to be in a relationship because you're sad right now? Or do you want to be in a relationship because you feel like you're ready to give that to somebody wholeheartedly and completely? Or that you're even ready to accept it from somebody? I mean, are you sure you're capable? It's not your fault. You can fix it. You can turn this frown upside down. Just remember that. Just because it's a card about heartache, you know, doesn't mean that you don't have your mental swords, your mental energy healthy at the same time. You might just need a little bit of recovery and really thinking about what you want. Okay? And don't be afraid to really think about what you want. I've known what I wanted for years, but there's been so many people who are like, you can't have that because of who that is or who or what that is. So I don't have it because I was conditioned to believe that I can't have, be, and do all that I want. I mean, not by my parents, just by society in general. Not by my family, just by society in general. Because more people are more likely to go to the downward spiral instead of, because it feels so good to hurt. I don't know why people are like that. Trent Reznor writes songs about it all the time. So Kirby, why am I feeling afraid like I'm going to be abused? Because you're in a state. And you got to get out of it, Kirby. 10 pounds, 10 euros, $10. What is the money called over there, Kirby? Saggy, what's your question? Yeah, 10 euros or 6 euros if you just, it's 6 euros, 10 euros, or 20 euros. 20 euros is in depth. 10 cards for just a general, 6 cards for just a general. But you'll get a card for every single dollar you spend. Oh, you have PayPal? I'll just have to look. Let me just look it up for a moment. So the 10 USD looks like 15 New Zealand dollars. Whatever you guys use is what, doesn't say, it just calls it New Zealand dollars. So 10 USD is 15 NZD or 1551. But if you want to just send 15, you can. Saggy, what's your question? Because it could take a long time for me to do Kirby's 10 card reading. So let's do your question real quick, Saggy. Thank you guys so much for the likes and the subscriptions. I'm so grateful for them and your company as well. Sagittarius, Sun, Leo rising. Well, my soulmate and twin flame will be coming tomorrow. So you guys never have to tell me people's names or astrological signs. They're like meaningless to me. But if they mean something to you, that's important, and I'll use them in my readings if it makes you happy. So let's see what you guys need to know right now. Well, my soulmate and twin flame will be coming tomorrow. Yes. Reflection. They will be reflecting you in the Six of Cups. Take the time to contemplate this energy, whether it be physical or spiritual, 3D or 4D. You'll find the wisdom that you need in this journey. Okay, I hope that helps, Saggy. Take your time, Kirby. I'm just here trying to help Saggy. But one of the main reasons you're scared, Kirby, is there's something going on where you keep getting in this state. There might be something triggering it that you're not even aware of. It could be something as simple as food to a commercial, and there's something subliminal going on. Yeah, you feel sad, which is okay. I mean, this is very normal feeling to feel sad and to feel, like you're alone in that sadness. This is a very normal feeling. Many of us get this, no matter what time of the year it is. Well, yeah, and then that something coming feeling is the anticipation of whatever you're expecting, which is more sadness, which if you can tell now, the more we talk about it, this is like, you're in a state and you're creating it because your thoughts and your feelings do really create. Yeah, pretty much. I get clarity and understanding fully. But it's taken time. It's taken time with my neurodiversities, definitely. Do we get clarity and understanding fully if we want it? Yes. I believe we do, yes. I need to get a drink. I need to get a water. I'll be right back. Hello, dog world. Yeah, Sagi's right. The more you overthink, the more your vibration declines. Unless you're writing songs. Then sometimes you have to overthink. Okay, I'll get to you in a moment, Varance. Yeah, Ron, you can get a tarot energy update. Hey, Aphrodite, welcome back. Oh, he is already better, Kirby. He's just got to get through a few more weeks of recovery. I'll wait for you, Kirby. Take your time. So I'm just going to go ahead and answer some of these free energy updates for these clients that are asking me questions. So we're doing one free card energy update for one like, one sub. If you're already subbed, just like. If you want to share, share. I've got 2 tarot decks, Mermaids and Fairies, 2 Oracle decks. And of course, you can get a free card, free energy update for just hanging out, chatting, liking the video, subscribing. I mostly just do this for fun. I logged in tonight just to try to take my mind off some things. So I'm going through some things. It makes me feel better to just get online and do cards for people. Okay, so Varanasi. I hope I'm saying your name correctly. Do you want tarot cards or oracle cards? And Ron, what's your question, man? Are you there? Please feel free to put your question in the chat and let me know if you want tarot card, oracle card. I'm so sorry you're having problems with HR, Dollface. I'm on Varanti's question real quick. So what does Kushi's current feelings for Pratik? Spirit, what does Varanasi Dog World need to know about that right now? Spirit. Feelings. They want to understand them better. And this King of Cups. Love, understanding. I hope that helps. Keep me updated. Ron. What's to come in the near future, rest of the month, going into February, and what do you need to know about that right now? Spirit, what does Ron need to know about that right now? Growth. Ace of Wands. This card is about growth, growing your passions, really getting into the seeds of love that you've already planted and nurturing them a little bit more so they'll grow into flowers in the springtime. I hope that helps, Ron. You might be feeling a little restriction with this 8 of Swords, but just know you're not stuck. Spirit needed you to know that little extra info. Your video's on mute or my video's on mute? That one was for Ron Kirby. I'm just doing some of these energy updates. You're welcome, Kirby. Who's next? Oh, the doll face. Doll face. Saggy, what kind of advice do you need? What's going on? You're nervous for tomorrow? Well, then instead of thinking about what you're nervous about, think about what you're going to enjoy instead. Okay? That's what I do. Well, things get sorted out with my work hours that are my work hours. Let's see what you need to know about that right now. This is for the doll face diva. Will things get sorted out with HR? With her job? I think in due time, definitely by the next full moon. Okay? It's just going to take a little bit of time. Stay motivated. This 3 of Wands. You got what you want, but you know what you want is coming in. Do you see the difference? I hope that helps. So yeah, Saggy, just start thinking about the things that you are going to enjoy about tomorrow instead of the things that might be causing you anxiety. And don't do anything that'll trigger you. Oh, good. I'm so glad that you understand where I'm coming from, Dollface. Well, and that's the thing is that you don't really know what to expect, correct, Saggy? You don't really know what to expect because Spirit's saying they could come in the 4D, which means that, this is in your head. This is in your spiritual spot, in your, in this subconscious place where you dream from, or they could come in physically, like face to face. But only you will know. Like, I don't feel like a tarot card can tell you who your twin flame is. I don't feel like another person can tell you either, unless they are a twin flame, like, and they come straight to you and they're like, hey, I feel this about you. I think we can have very many different soulmates. I don't think that we can have very many different twin flames. I'm also not certain that I'm Greek, like ancient Greek, okay? And I never heard this ridiculous mythological story ever in my whole life. And let me tell you, I know my Greek mythology, okay? So I must have missed it, or it must just be something that the universe created through the Mandela effect or something. But it's an interesting perspective. It's an interesting journey, and it's a definite spiritual journey that I feel that they should teach in all schools to children, just like they should teach all schools to teach children that they have something called a credit file and how to protect it. Mm. And of course, the law of attraction should be taught in all schools. Now, someone can be your soulmate and your twin flame. How scary is that? You can be both in one. And a twin flame doesn't have to be a lover or a boyfriend or a girlfriend or a husband or a wife. A twin flame can be a parent. It can be a child. It can be a brother or a sister. At least that's how I feel about it. They don't talk about that. I haven't heard anyone talk about that before, but that's how I feel. Now, do I believe that you can be dating someone and they were maybe in a relationship in a past life with a parent? No. Can brothers and sisters reincarnate into your parents? Yes. Can your parents reincarnate into your children? Yes. Can they reincarnate again into your parents? Yes. And so forth and so forth. But I don't feel like my mom is going to be my boyfriend in my next life. Okay. Does that make sense? She's either going to be my daughter or she's going to be my mother or my sister again. If we choose to reincarnate. So the in-depth reading goes very in-depth. It gives you 20 cards for $20. And the currency in New Zealand for $20 would be, for 20 USD, it would be 31.02 in New Zealand dollars. I'll give you this link. I hope it works where you're at. And it shows the conversion rate. Yeah, teachers are really only allowed to teach the curriculum that they're given and nothing more, unfortunately. Hey, Michael Carter. Welcome to my boudoir. Welcome to my channel. I'm going to pull some card. I'm going to pull a card for you, my friend. What you doing?
I'm going to pay my mistake on everything.
Oh, you're not in any pain? Well, how about you take something that's just like it, but half a dose, okay? And have some tea instead.
Tea?
Yes. Tea will help you sleep better than that.
What kind of tea will you take?
Lavender, chamomile. Each one is 100, so you can take 4, which will be half of that.
You're kidding me.
I'm not killing you. It has no dyes in it.
Why do you want to waste this?
Because I don't think that you're in severe enough pain to take that much medication for pain.
What's wrong with that?
Everything. No, it's not that you can get addicted to it. I'm just trying to save your liver and your kidneys.
Okay.
Taking it unnecessarily too much is... Yeah, it has a little bit of a grape flavor to it, yes. Sugar? I apologize, guys. I'm backeth. Okay, Michael, I'm going to do an energy update for you real quick. Aw, this is such a good card, the Knight of Pentacles. Loyalty. Loyalty to yourself. Loyalty to the things that you want. Taking time to be loyal and taking care of yourself and the ones that you love that are around you that nurture you. But especially your thoughts. Be loyal to your good thoughts, okay?
Shit.
Get some water, Daddy. Yeah, no more. Are you actually chewing them? Be right back.
You can't just chew like candy. No, I could just run them out. I'm going to chew it. I put it in my mouth now.
And it's just very strong.
It's from my throat. My foot is real sensitive. Man.
Do you want me to cut them?
No, it's not a problem. Just, I guess it's sweetened or something. Anyway, I take it.
Okay. Right in here.
Whatever you have to do.
I'll cut it in half,
I apologize. Thank you for your patience. But no, he didn't choke. It's just his throat's very sensitive. And I wanted him to take a different dose of his medication. I didn't want him to take a whole bunch of unnecessary ibuprofen. So I gave him 4 children's Motrin to chew, so he wouldn't have to take more than unusual for just minor pain. Where am I? What's a panel, Michael? Tell me, because I know I've been here for like 15 years, but what do you mean a panel? I did a thing with my girlfriend the other day from England. And her boyfriend were on the chat while I was on the chat too. It was fun. StreamYard. Yeah, I think Michael's going through it just like all of us. Interesting. I've never heard of that before. But, I live in a rock, under a rock, in an enchanted forest, in an enchanted forest, in a big city. Even though I have a phone and a TV and internet, I'm never really there.
What kind of tea is it?
Chamomile. Chamomile will help you relax, Daddy. Promise. Yeah, in a rock, under a rock, in an enchanted forest, in a big city. My cousin called me from Cyprus yesterday. He goes, once upon a time I watched that movie, Burning Mississippi. Is it anything like that there? I'm like, not in this city. It's not even, I don't even think it's like that anymore in the South, thank God. But it's so interesting how people in Europe get a hold of movies that are so outdated politically and socially, and then get confused about what it's really like here. Like, I wonder if that I think that happens to a lot of people who are not from the South or never been here. They make strange movies about us, and then people start believing them. Where's my wrench? Spirit says, have patience. You'll find it somewhere. Wow, 22 likes. Thanks, guys, so much for the likes. I've been streaming for about 2 hours now, almost. Yeah, I have a few moderators. My friend Addison, my best friend Nikki from England, and I think my friend Liz might be a moderator, but I can't remember. You want to be my moderator? Yeah, I'm going to add you because sometimes those girls ain't around. And I need somebody here to tell people, look, she's doing a paid reading. She'll get to your free question in a second. Or, just hang out. I really am glad I started doing the lives, though, because I feel like it's really helping me get through what I'm going through here at the haunted dump. Oh, you're welcome. So I was going to go over this stuff in another live, but since there's a friend here now, I'll just go over a little bit of it today because I found this really cool thing that my mom wrote about love, and it says love insights of life. And the first one was so deep. It was like, relationships begin with genuine curiosity and openness. We must cultivate these in ourselves. If we genuinely appreciate people, if we understand that every human being has some gem-like quality of the mind, heart, or spirit to share, which will teach us, and if we reach out, then relationships become inevitable. It begins in the little ways. Smile at people, you say hi, make small talk, ask questions. It's not so hard. And then look how pretty her handwriting is. So my mom's handwriting was so pretty. But I just thought that was so sweet. I have to turn this music off. It's killing my ears. Jesus. Somebody asked for a reading. I probably don't. I only have top chat on. I don't have live chat on, so I can see everything. Oops. Didn't realize that till just now. So I never saw Canso. But now I see Canso. Okay. I'm so sorry. Hi. Can I get a reading, to see what's around the corner for me, please? Well, maybe they'll come back or maybe they'll hear. Let's see just what's around the corner for them. Spirit, what does Canso need to know right now about? But what's in the not too distant future for them? Resilience. Keep your chin up. Keep your head above the clouds. You have got some work to do in regards to whatever it is that you're reaching out for in this motivation card. Stay motivated. You got what you want, but what you really want's coming in soon. Don't wait for it. It'll show up in the most unexpected way. I hope that helps. It'll show up in the most unexpected and amazing ways. That's why you've got to keep that resilience going, keeping your head above the clouds, finding the humor and everything, and kind of just staying in this energy, this state of that you've already got everything, that all your ducks in a row, all your plans made, everything is good here and here. Hey Kirby, welcome back. Yeah, there's really in-depth readings if that's what you're asking. There's also just general ones too. General ones are more like what you generally need to know, whereas in-depth is more like advice and really in-depth about what you need to do. Like, you see the difference. Like, one is just more general, kind of passing by kind of fit thing, like it's just what you need to know now. The other one's a lot deeper, not just what you need to know, but what you need to do. What it just goes a lot further sometimes you can do a 6-card reading Or even like a one card. There's been a couple people who came in, and their whole life was settled with one card or two. So do you have a PayPal, Kirby? Because you're going to have to pay through PayPal if you have a PayPal. It's the only form of payment that I have. Did you get the conversion link I gave you? Are you there, Kirby? Spirit, what time is it in New Zealand? 6:10 p.m. Yeah, it really does, doesn't it? It's fun. I really like doing tarot cards a lot. Now, I would much rather be doing 2 hours of music, but we'll get there. I've mostly been waiting around for Kirby because they wanted to get a reading, but I don't even think they're in the chat now. I think it's just you and me, unless you left and it's just Kirby. I can't tell. But I do have to go to bed soon because I got to wake up and work at 8 o'clock in the morning and it's past midnight. So hopefully Kirby come back soon. I'm going to give Kirby 5 more minutes because I've been waiting for 30 minutes. And I must go to bed. But I had other readings and stuff like that came in. So it hasn't been like annoying or anything to wait around for Kirby, but Kirby is definitely in a state and Kirby definitely needs to get into a better state of mind. So I've kind of just been waiting because they seemed like they really needed to have some help and wanted to get that in-depth reading, but hey 2023 Master Manifester, how are you today? Thank you. Welcome to my boudoir. I'm doing free live energy updates, one question for one card for a sub and a like. If you already are subbed, then you just have to like. I mostly just do this for fun. But I also do general readings and in-depth readings as well. So just let me know if you want a tarot card, what your question is. Thank you so much for your subscription. I really appreciate that. Okay, Kirby. I don't know what happened to Master Manifester, but I'm here for you. Okay, you want an energy update? Hey, the Gem Goddess, how are you tonight? Hey, Kushabu, Babu Habu. I hope I'm saying your name correctly. Thank you so much for your subscription. I appreciate it. 2023 Manifester. Let's see what you need to know about that right now. So when you say POV, do you mean your point of view or person of interest? Thank you. It's nothing but an ugly door behind it, so I put that up over it. So I'm sick of looking at the door that goes to nowhere. I wanted to look at it like I was going somewhere. Okay, give me one moment. Hushaboo. Okay, so I got a couple of cards here for you, Master Manifester. You're definitely in a 301 situation with whatever's going on. And what I pick up on is, despite this kind of being a sunburn for you, if you just follow your inner compass through this, you will have the destiny that you seek in this card, in this Wheel of Fortune. Something's going to turn in your favor. It's all going to work out. Yeah, sorry, when it said POV, I was like, I use SP here, which means specific person. POV to me would be like a style of writing, a character or a book for me, like a point of view. Or okay, who's next? Okay, so Hashahaba, Sharma. So you want to know this person's true feelings for you? I don't know if one card will do it, but let's go ahead and see what you need to know about that person's true feelings for you right now. Thank you guys so much for the likes and subs. I'm so grateful. So we're doing a free energy update, free live energy update. One question, one card for one sub. If you're already subbed and please share if you can. And also paid general and in-depth readings. $6, £6, €6 for 6 cards, $10, £10, €10 for 10 cards, 20 USD for in-depth readings. I'm not sure what the conversion is. I put a little conversion thing in there somewhere. Someone needs to know the conversion, just ask and I'll let you know. So what do you need to know about this person's true feelings towards you right now? They really want to talk to you. They really want to see where your headspace is in regards to them. I hope that helps. You got the Page of Swords. Okay, Kushabu. I'll practice that. I'm having a nightmare. Don't have a nightmare, Ruby Doo. Oh, yes, the gem goddess. Hi. 1 second. I seem to have lost my phone, so I did not get the update on that. 1 moment, please. Oh, no, I'm okay. I'm silly. I was sitting on my phone. All right. Future for you and your soulmate. Okay, dear. So what do you need to know right now, the gem goddess, about this subject? Future of you and your soulmate. Spirit, what does she need to know right now? What does the gem goddess need to know right now? Yes, of course, Kirby. The link is in the description to pay at PayPal whenever you're ready. Yeah, 20. What about 20, please? Like, yeah. I'm doing another reading, though, right now, another paid reading, Kirby, so I'll be back with you in a minute whenever you're ready. Spirit, what does the gem goddess need to know about the soulmate in the not-too-distant future thing? So your soulmate right now might be actually actively looking forward to seeing you, but there might be some restriction in this eight of swords. Might be some kind of mental restriction. They might feel stuck in something. They might feel stuck in deep waters in regards to their feelings and emotions and how to actively show this and tell you. Let's see what else you need to know. So you've got a Chariot. Chariot is telling you that there's actually active movement that's taking place right now in their thoughts and their feelings about you, and actually taking the time to really think about what they do want in the Seven of Wands. That's like they're enduring this knowledge, they're exploring this knowledge, they're going to endure whatever it takes to like give you the best version of themselves. Boredom rears its ugly head for you both. But you can fix this by getting into things that you're passionate about, staying focused on you, mostly instead of the where, how, why, when, what's. Staying in a state that keeps you more active than whatever this boredom is of waiting around for it to show up, whatever you want to show up. Because when you do that, you just put things on pause. So you have a queen, you have a couple of more cards here, and I know it's going to be a few more than 6, but Spirit just needs you to know the few extra cards here. So Queen of Cups, Be sensitive in the choices that you make, because whatever's happening here between you and your soulmate in the not too distant future is really about the sensitivity and the innermost deep feelings that you share for each other, even when you're not together. You both definitely recognize this in this Three of Pentacles. And you're going to find out even more about things that you recognize that will give you justice in this knowledge, wealth in the knowledge of knowing that this person even wants to give you justice. Because by giving you the justice that you deserve, it gives them justice as well. It helps them to be in a calmer place to think about giving you that justice that you want to. You both are in the same boat, actually, with whatever's going on. Why? Because you're soulmates. Soulmates reflect each other because, you're not separate. Energy is everything. But when it comes to soulmates, it can be a little bit different than just your connection with the random 3 type of people that are out there, which there's only 3 type of people. I don't care what anybody says. You've got your random everyday people that you buy your beer and your cigarettes and your gas from, groceries. You've got those poison people. Okay. And there's more of them than you can imagine. And then you've got those actual people that nurture you. And some people can't even say that they've got one of those. So really nurture in this Ace of Pentacles. A lot of people say that Ace of Pentacles is such a small nothing. It's a penny. But, at least it's not a penny with a hole in it, which is complete hopelessness. This is actually a card that's about, prosperity, the joy of prosperity, the luck of prosperity, the possibility of prosperity, and happiness. Ace of Pentacles is such a romantic card because it's not only about financial security, it's about your emotional security. And, without your emotional security, you can't have anything. I'm sorry. You can't even have your health, which is your wealth, naturally. So stay in those good thoughts. It's really important for you to stay in those good thoughts, okay? And, realize with this 6 of Swords that you're not alone. Okay? This soulmate of yours wants to have a smooth transition as well. I really hope that this has helped you, okay? Take your time, Michael. Have fun. You're welcome, Jem. Just keep me updated. Let me know how you're doing. Thank you so much, Jem. Yeah, baby girl, you can get a free reading. You know the drill. It's 1 sub for 1 question, 1 card. If you're already subscribed, please like the video and share if you want to. Leave your question below and tell me if you want tarot oracle cards. I've got fairies and mermaids today. Thank you, Gem Goddess. I appreciate your time. What's your question, baby girl? Hey, Scott Ross. Welcome. Welcome to my boudoir. So go ahead and leave your question in the chat, Scott, and pick a tarot oracle card. I've got mermaids and fairies. If you want oracle, I've got those too. Okay, you want tarot cards, baby girl? The kids that Adriana has with Armando Capricorn, are they really their biological kids, or is it some other man? I'm sorry, I don't do questions like that. I'm sorry, baby. Spirit doesn't have anything to say about that. That's like a medical question. I can't answer that. I'm so sorry. That would be like you coming in here and saying, hey, I've got stage 4 cancer. Am I going to live or am I going to die? It's a medical question that's just you're going to have to ask them yourselves, or you're going to have to find a different way to ask that, because spirit isn't going to be able to ask it if you ask it like that. So maybe we can think of different ways to ask the question that are more in tune with the answer that you are seeking. Maybe more like, what do you need to know about the true nature of that particular situation? What do you need to know about the true nature of this question? But this is really something that only science and a medical doctor should be answering. Yeah, I don't do medical questions, and I state that in the description. No health, legal, or financial pregnancy exam passes or interviews. That includes biological testing of whether or not someone's somebody's kid or not, because it's it's medical. It's just not something I do. Yeah, think about a different way to ask. In fact, if you were to go to another tarot card reader and ask, just all you have to do really is think about the question and ask what the true nature is, without having to go too much into detail, because any psychic could just tell you. But me personally, spirit's just not going to go there at 12:30 at the night, in the middle of the night, for nothing other than some frustration, because I feel your frustration in wanting to know the answer, but I'm just not the person to give it to you. Spirit can't give that to you through me. I'm so sorry. But I gotta be honest, because I can only give you what spirit gives me. Yeah, and you never have to tell me what people's names are or their astrological signs, because it doesn't help. It doesn't make it more like, for me personally, it doesn't make it any more deeper or better or more affirmed to be real, because spirit knows everybody. They don't care what your astrological sign is or your name. They created you. They already know who you are. They already see and know everything. Let's find out if she'll leave him alone. Spirit, what does baby girl need to know about that right now? Will she leave him a note? Maybe. 2 of Swords, Crossroads, Empress, Mother card. But, this is a very, like, blank at the crossroads kind of thing. These 2 people are at a crossroads in their life. And obviously it's creating some kind of opportunity for them that everyone's juggling. Everyone's juggling around these options and these ideas, when they really need to be thinking about what they want. This life is short. Be thinking about who you want to spend it with. Okay? Who's next? But I'm here for you, baby girl. Keep me updated. Scott, will you hear from your Pisces soon? Yes. King of Wands. You will. This card's about not only passion, but being practical. So they might be getting in contact with you in a more practical way. They might even just do it face-to-face, more traditional, practical way than texting or calling. They might just show up, or you might run into them. I hope that helps. Okay, so she's always bugging him. She's only after him for his money, and she won't leave him alone. Well, maybe if you start getting the feelings in your head and the thoughts in your head that she just, moved to another country because she met the love of her life and it wasn't him. You know, she went back to jail. She dropped off the earth. I mean, just anything to get your thoughts off this person, because the more energy you give this person, the less you're going to get what you want, and the more she's going to get what she wants. So just stop. Okay? I can't sit here and explain it all to you in 5 minutes. But what I can tell you is how to stop it right now. And that's stop feeding what she does and what she doesn't do. Do you understand me? If I sat around all day and I worried about the bitch who put shave powder in my hair, who do you think I would be today? Who do you think I'd be today? I'll tell you who I won't be and who she won't be someday. But I'm not going to sit here and dwell on it because it's in the past. So if you want to fix it right now in the present, you've got to get into a state of mind where you're not feeding them your energy anymore. You can't do that to yourself. Try not to make it more difficult than it already is. Life can be really shitty, but it doesn't have to be.
You're losing your voice.
Yeah, I know. It's time to go to bed soon. I'm starting to lose my voice because I've been working since 8 o'clock this morning. You're welcome, Scott. Keep me updated. How do you donate for a reading? You donate like this. I'll give you the link. I'm sorry I'm a little bit slow. I've been on for almost 3 hours. I was waiting for Kirby to come back, but I don't know what happened to him. Okay, so you did donate. Let me look at my phone because I haven't been checking the phone. I'm so sorry. It's just... Okay, what's your question, dear? I got your payment. Yep, I got it. Thank you so much. I'm so grateful for your help. How can I help you? You want tarot cards, oracle cards, or just the ones that I'm feeling directed to by spirit? I've got angels, I've got mermaids, I've got fairies.
Some tea?
I got a drink. Okay. What's your question, dear? How does Micah feel about you? Okay, let's see how Micah feels about you right now. They feel like you're this magician. Like you have everything and then some to offer them. But there's some conflict. People get this so much after the mage card. What's going on in your head? What kind of deep waters are you sinking into in regards to this love story? I think they might be feeling the same too. So maybe there's some kind of reflection there. But Spirit says not to worry because that mage card is really going to help you realize that what the star is trying to tell you here is that you really can have, be, and do whatever you want. You are this star card here. This is how they feel about you. You know, they want to tell you this too, but they're afraid. They are motivated, though. They really are. The reason I say they're afraid is, you know, you've got this conflict in here. Swords are your mental energy. So when I say, you know, what's going on, what's dragging you down, because if you look at the picture closely, you know, it's 5 swords and it's big shark, and you know it's the same deep waters as you. This is what this person is feeling. They might be feeling a little bit frosty about themselves. They might be feeling a little bit frosty about you, life in general. They're really contemplating their feelings about you. They're wondering if you're feeling the same thing about them, which of course you both are definitely feeling. Why? Because you're creating this love story. You're the star of this movie. You're the star of this show. You're the star of this love story. So I feel like what Spirit, I know we're already at like 5 or 6 cards, but I feel like what Spirit's really telling you is not only are they contemplating it, but you need to be contemplating. You need to be contemplating falling in love. You need to be contemplating fun things like sleeping under the stars, having an all-nighter with this person, and recover from whatever heartbreaks, whatever sadness, whatever is bringing you down. Okay? Recover from it. put the past in the past and write a new love story for yourself. Okay? It's so important so that you can get what you want. This person really does like you. They feel really good about you. I don't know what's going on in your 3D reality, but they do hope to share that with you. So that's how Micah feels about you. I hope that you and Micah can work it out. And if you need to know anything else, I mean, I'm here for you. And hold on a second. It's my alarm. I'm here for you. Keep me updated, okay? I feel like I just need to pull one more card. Just hold on. I want to get a liminal space oracle card for you, just to kind of top it off. Because sometimes I just feel drawn to pull an extra card. Any advice, Spirit? Any advice? Rainbow. It's almost like Spirit saying this is a promise, not snake medicine. This is not some kind of snake medicine. This is definitely something that's going to be coming in the not too distant future where you and Micah work this out. Okay? I hope that helps. And yeah, I knew Micah was a dude. You didn't have to say. But you also didn't have to use names. Like, I'm not one of these people that needs to know the name and the birth date and their whole life story. I don't know. There's a lot of sounds. I mean, there's people going up and down the stairs. My chair is kind of creaky and sounds like farts when it goes up and down. I sit up and down because it's like 25-year-old Ottoman. The dog's over here snoring and farting because she's a dog and that's what dogs do. Thank you. Thank you so much, Mana. Keep me updated and let me know how it's going. I have not seen Kirby come back, and there's 4 viewers. Was there anybody else that wanted to get a reading? Because we're going to close out here. Because I need to go to bed. It's almost 1 o'clock in the morning. I've been streaming for almost 3 hours. Yeah, I'm going to get the dog again. Give me a second. Here she is. He's my Ruby Dooby Doo. Kind of like Scooby Doo. Yeah, it's okay like that. Yeah, the alarm just went off like that. And I'm just going to go off like that because it's time to go night-night here. My light man is going nuts. Oh my gosh. Check it out, Michael. So I'm going to go in and get my flipper soon. So I'll wear that until we can actually have the bridge made. So I'm incredibly excited about that because I've been living like a couple years without my tooth since I got in a car accident. Yes, so when I get it back from the dentist, I'm going to show it off. It was so weird when I lost that tooth too because like it messed up my singing. And I really had to learn how to like talk and sing with it because it likes to make like farting noises out the side of my mouth when I sing or when I speak. So like if I do voiceovers, I have to be real careful. If I do vocals, I have to be real careful. So hopefully with having the flipper in, it will reduce a lot of that. And I've already done the preparations for whatever work has to be done, implants and stuff. But I have to wait a little bit more time before I can do that because my insurance for that has to kick in. And I used to feel like really insecure about it, but then when I saw Amy Winehouse running around without the same tooth, I just started smiling again. And realized it's not all about whether my tooth is there or not. What it's about is making sure that my vocals were excellent again, and that I could even sing after that, because I didn't even know who I was after that accident. And Uber asked me back a couple times, but I just couldn't go back. Too many triggers. Hey there, Manzu. Thank you so much for your subscription. Yeah, you can get a reading. We're about to close out, so I'll do a quick energy update just for showing up. Thanks for liking, subscribing, coming to hang out on the channel. What's your question? Yeah, Avlogs, you can ask a question too. Please leave your questions in the chat, and I'll answer them real quick before I log out. How will they be? Spirit, what does Menzu need to know right now about how their future spouse will be when they get married? Tell us, Spirit, what we need to know about future spouse right now for this person. They'll make lots of fun proposals. They'll have a loving and fun attitude. I mean, you're gonna have so much fun, and they're gonna be adventurous in this Knight of Cups. So, be creative. Be creative as well in the spirit of things in this Page of Wands, and have fun. I hope that helps. What does Swamali feel about you right now, since you're not talking? Okay, Spirit, what do they need to know about them not talking right now and how they're feeling about it? Judgment. So you both are definitely reflecting each other. They feel the same thing you're feeling. They wonder the same thing about you. Are you okay? Are you not okay? Are you mad at them? Are you not mad at them? Where's things going to go? What's going to happen? They're just reflecting you. They love you in this Ace of Cups, but they're holding back. And what are they holding back? Their loyalty. So I hope that helps you. I'm saying good night. I know that was like a big, huge energy update, but that's just what you need to know. So, arrivederci. Ciao. Oh, how will your 2023 be? Let's see what you need to know right now about that. Oh gosh, you had heart surgery 5 days ago. Well, I wish you a full recovery. Don't smoke in bed, especially. Don't eat red meat, and work out every day. You'll be fine. How will your 2023 be? Yeah, I come on live every day. This card says swim in the ocean. Swim in the ocean. So it might be wavy. It might be sea-like. It says here that Jaws was just a movie. There are plenty of safe beaches around. So maybe you're going to spend a lot of time at the beach, or go to the beach, or move to the beach. A little swim in the ocean is just what it takes to put one's place in the natural world into perspective. You might be spending a lot of time this year putting things into perspective. You might find yourself in nature putting things in perspective. I think that's what Spirit's trying to tell you. Unless you want to look like a creature from an old horror film. Start doing the work. Okay? Well, maybe you're going to go to a place that's like a beach. Use your imagination. Because with your imagination, it will take you to places that no one else has been before. I'm really sorry about that. vlogs. It seems like everyone's seduced by money. Why do people do that? It's so boring. Just get involved for money. Like, some people are really lazy, I guess. Okay, I'm going. You can change it though, Avlogs. I hope I'm saying your name right. You can ask another question if you pay me. You only get one free question a day with one card, one sub, one like. And I mostly do this for fun. But at this point, I've been streaming for 3 hours and I've done over 30 free questions. I gave you one question and I'm getting ready to just go to bed. I'm from outer space. I'm from my mama and my daddy. But to answer your question, Manju, I hope I'm saying your name correctly. Yes, it's your destiny. So just go with the flow, okay? All right, good night, guys. Thank you so much for coming to the channel, hanging out, liking, subscribing, leaving your questions. Please stay in touch with me. Please keep me updated. I'm usually here every day. Mostly it's in the evenings. And I try to put out a tarot reading every day. I've just been working a lot. So it's easier to do a live than really make a video right now for me. And thank you so much for reaching out, Avlogs. You know, you can change everything that you are worried about. Involved with someone else, well, that person met the love of their life and it wasn't her and moved to another country. So that person fell off the planet. That person went back to jail. I don't know. Whatever you can think of your head to get rid of that third person in your head so that you're only on the timeline that you want to be on with this person you want to be with or that you're asking about. Like, no fudge is given. All right. Good night, Michael. Thank you so much for moderating. I'm going to go to bed now. Because I got to be out at 8 o'clock in the morning and go to my job. Ugh, I'm so sleepy. Okay, peace out. Talk to you guys later. Sweet dreams when you get there. Talk to you tomorrow. Bye-bye.